What's up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube live video. It's late right now. I think it's like 10:30, maybe 10 o'clock, but I'm grinding. I'm doing a bunch of stuff. Just got home. I've been out going back and forth all day long, working on the computer. We're putting out another YouTube live video. We're keeping that algorithm rolling on YouTube for the followers and everything. I've said this a few times so far, but if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. For all the true fans and followers that watch the videos, give the video a thumbs up and leave comments down below. We're picking random people and sending some cool stuff out to you. It could be a Whitetail Obsession Outdoors t-shirt, could be a hat, a bunch of stuff. So make sure you're interacting on the videos. But today I get a lot of questions and throwing out this video as far as like just my opinions. I'm no expert. I'm not trying to be an expert, but some stuff I've talked about some stuff over the past few days with certain people, and these kind of just my opinions that I've gathered over the past few weeks or maybe even a month or so. Making it in the hunting industry is pretty much impossible. Well, not impossible, but it's very difficult to do. Like I said, I'm no expert on that, and I'm nowhere near anybody in the hunting industry. I'm not special, popular, don't want to be. I don't want to be nothing, too crazy in the hunting industry. I just like to work hard, whether it's at my job or doing stuff like this through the outdoors and things like that. The things that I've learned, I'm going to share with you guys and give you some opinions on anybody trying to get into the hunting industry, whether you're trying to like represent a product or work with certain companies or actually get a job with these companies, or maybe even making it to like the ATA show, or working with companies with for all trade shows. Luckily last year I was grateful to be invited to the ATA show by Antler Grow. They were nice enough to take me out there. I had a great time and learned a bunch of stuff. And then the following month in February, I was actually invited out to the Harrisburg hunting show with Spy Point trail cameras. Being with them and then being with Jeff from Antler Grow, I've taught a lot of things. I've grown a very great relationship with Antler Grow. We talk, a few times a week and about different things and stuff like that. So it's worked out pretty good for the past, I guess, maybe 2.5 years that I've been doing things like this. But there's a lot of people that are still constantly trying to do the same things as I'm trying to do, and just that's the thing to do nowadays. Everybody wants to film hunts. Everybody wants to rep a product and things like that. And it's just going to be more and more and more as the years goes on, because you have new products being brought into the industry every single year. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of them are a scam. There are some good products out there. I've pretty much tried everything, and what works for one person probably will not work for all. And that's not because that the product isn't good. It just really depends on the area that you're in and if that person actually used it right. Majority of the time, from what I've seen, it's usually operator error on the products, and then all of a sudden the product is junk. There are a lot of good products out there, that's for sure. But like I said, usually majority of the time it's just operator error, from what I've seen anyway. But yeah, there's a lot of good products. So what we're going to talk about is what it takes to possibly make it in the hunting industry. and explain how I got to the point of where I'm at now with working, with different companies and things like that. So one thing you need that's not a lot of people have. Chad, what's your opinion on Sunday hunting? Sunday hunting, I think it should be allowed 100%. They don't want to do it in Maryland because they say you got the horseback riders. It's church day or whatever they say, and don't make it legal. But Sunday hunting should be allowed. If they don't want to do public land, let them on private land. If it's private land, it's your land. You have permission to hunt that private land. You should be able to hunt it on Sundays. The average person only has one day a week to hunt, which is Saturdays, or maybe one day during the week as well, like Monday to Friday. But majority of people hunt Saturdays, so Sunday hunting should be allowed, especially in certain states. As far as Maryland, it should be, because they say we're overpopulated with deer, and they want them killed, and the insurance companies are pressuring the state and the counties and stuff to kill the freaking deer because they're wrecking cars and getting all these insurance claims on cars and stuff. So why not open Sunday hunting? Some people are going to complain about it, sure, but they complain about everything else, so what's it matter? If it's private land, it should be allowed 100%. So making it a hunting industry, one thing that you need and not a lot of people have is time. What's up, Mark, buddy? You need time. If you don't have time, you have to make time, because my normal job, I work a daily job Monday to Friday. I rotate on call weekends to where you're on call 24/7, which I'm currently doing. This weekend wasn't too crazy, but when you're making videos and things like that, and you're trying to get into hunting industry, and you're trying to get noticed, you gotta have time, man. You gotta have time. You gotta make time. You have to put things aside to make this possible, even just a little bit. I can't, I'll work 8 to 10 hours a day, regular job, sometimes more. But then on the weekends, every single chance that I get, I have a camera with me and I'm videoing something. I'm making videos, promoting myself, promoting products that I truly, truly believe in, and making sure that the companies that I'm repping notice that I'm doing things for them. You stay in contact with them and things like that. But you need time as far as getting out there, getting the footage, making the time to edit the videos. There's times where I'm out in the field and I'm checking, say I'm checking trail cameras or spraying antler grow, replenishing the minerals with the antler grow. That takes time. So there's times where it could take me an hour to do it and be done, but you have to film it, which adds additional time. So now you're into 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours trying to get different camera angles and things like that. So that is the new thing that people want to do nowadays, is film hunts. Everybody wants to rep a product, and which is good, which is fine, but you should only be repping products that you truly, truly believe in. You need to learn everything about that product, not just because you want to get paid. Everybody wants to get paid. I want to get paid, but you need to truly learn about that product if you believe in that product. Don't just rep a product. What's your opinion on videotaping hunts with a GoPro? I'm just the questions disappear, so I'm just writing that down real quick. I'll get to that in a minute. I can't remember who said it. So, as far as time goes, you need to be spending your free time getting footage or editing videos, and making yourself marketable, whether it's through Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or something like that. You have to make yourself noticeable. And what I was just saying, everybody wants to film hunts now. That's the thing to do. It's popular. Everybody's interested in it, and a lot of people don't know where to start. But the first thing you need to think about is time. If you have the time to do it, if you're willing to put in the time to do it, because it's a lot of work. A lot of work. There's times where I'm up, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, editing a video, making sure that it's processed and ready to be uploaded the following day. I'm trying to put out more content, more live videos on YouTube, because as I explained this many times, the way the YouTube algorithm works, they need to see consistency. They need to see daily or at least 3-4 times a week uploads to make your channel relevant on YouTube, because there's so many channels, there's so many videos, so they want to see people making or channels that have more videos and daily uploads. Those are the channels that's going to be relevant on YouTube. So here I am, 10 o'clock on Saturday night, after working 14, 15 hours a day. I'm putting out a YouTube video and answering questions and trying to help you guys out. And not everybody's going to agree with my thoughts or opinions, and that's fine. But I'm just answering questions for the people that ask me questions or send me messages on Facebook and things like that. So the time, you need time. You got to have time. So the next thing is making it, I should say, in the hunting industry, is the people that start out at the bottom. Most of the time, those people, from what I've seen, don't turn into anything and don't make it in the hunting industry, because the people that are the TV celebrity type people already have money. It takes money. I spend more money than I should on doing all this, as far as like video equipment, missing hours of work to make sure I can go hunting, and things like that. So if I didn't have to work a normal job, 40 hours a week on a normal job, I could be taking all my time and putting it into a hunting farm, to where I can manage that farm, put in food plots, make more videos, more content. I can rep the products, in more ways. I can grow the channel bigger. There's so many things you can do when you have money. Like I said, most people that you see have money to begin with. And if you don't have money to begin with, more than likely you're not going to be that, celebrity status that everybody wants to be. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be a celebrity. I just like helping the average hunter, because I'm an average hunter. I have learned multiple things over the course of 15, 16, 17 years, but I like helping the average hunter. Average hunters want to relate to their level, and that's what I enjoy doing. I like talking to the average hunter. People are tired of television and TV stars, per se. People are tired of that. They want to relate to the average hunter. Most average people are not rich. They don't have a lot of money. You live paycheck to paycheck on a weekly basis or monthly basis, and that's what people want to relate to, because they feel, they just feel like they can speak to that person on the same level. So that's my two things so far, is time and money. You got to have time, and you don't have to have money, but it's definitely a good thing to have if you're trying to be, super popular. Like I said, I spend way more money than I possibly should. That's for sure. Missing hours, buying video equipment, and things like that. And the third thing is hard work. You have to put in work. You have to go above and beyond, working with the companies, repping the products. And like I said, I see this more times than not, or more often than I should or want to see. But I see people repping a product that they know nothing about, and they just want money, or they want free product, or something like that. If you truly want to grow with any company that you're trying to work with, make sure that it's a product that you actually like. It's a product that you actually want to use. It's a product that you truly believe in, because you have to know what you're talking about with that product. And you shouldn't be doing it, your first choice shouldn't be doing it to make money. Your first choice should be to use that product, to learn everything you can about that product, know how that product works, have results, have the footage to back it up. And then if you do that, as time grows, you'll grow a relationship with that company, and hopefully you'll get paid. It's not always about money, but if you're putting in the time and the hard work and going above and beyond, then maybe possibly it could turn into money. Especially if you're putting out, your own money or whatever to rep that product, then possibly you could, make arrangements with that company to earn some money, so you can take that money and rep the company even more. So like I said, that's where it goes back to the money part. If you have money, you can do more things. So on my end, what I'm struggling with is hunting property. I've lost multiple properties over the past couple years. I had farmers that have passed away, and I've lost a property. I lost one major property that I can't hunt anymore. It was like 350 acres. I can't hunt it no more. The landowner had passed away. That was my major farm. I had managed it for like 4 years. I had it rolling. I had really good deer on there, and now it's gone. I just recently, 4 days ago, lost another property because another landowner had passed away. So if you have the money, you can have the land. And if you have the land, you can make better videos. You can document all your hard work that you're doing. You can document it from start to finish, on a daily basis or weekly basis. You can document all the results that you're having with that product. So that's the problem I'm having, is land. If I had land, I could definitely 100% use the products on that land and rep the companies in a better fashion or a better manner. So it kind of all comes together, hard work, money, the land, the time, all that comes together. And you just have to make sure that it's a product that you truly believe in, because if it's not, it's just not going to work out. So I see all these people joining like a group, or their field staff here, pro staff there, and they know nothing about the product, and they're just putting it out there just to possibly receive free product. Everybody wants something for free, and that's fine. Free product is good, but you have to put in the work. You got to have the time and things like that. So there was a question on somebody about videoing with a GoPro. You can't. GoPros are action cameras. They're meant for up close and personal point of view. You can't really film a deer hunt with a GoPro. I mean, you can use it for like a second angle, but that everybody wants to start. That's their first question, is can they film a deer hunt with a GoPro? You really can't. I mean, you can use it for second angle type stuff. For example, I'm using a Excel camera from Spy Point. Next weekend when I go bear hunting, what I'm going to do, it's a Wi-Fi camera, so I have a remote. I can control it. So I'm going to take that camera and set it out out in front of me where the bear is going to be coming through to the bait pile, and I'm going to have that angle there, the action camera mounted on a tree, so when a bear comes in, it's going to be right there. As far as distance wise, if you're elevated in a tree stand, you're trying to film a deer hunt with a GoPro, it's just not going to work. It's going to look far away, it's going to look distorted, fish-eyed, and things like that. But if you're using it for, say you want to hang it above you to get a second angle of you drawing your bow back, that's perfect. Or you want to mount it to your bow and get that angle facing you as you draw your bow back and you pull the trigger, then it would work very well for that. There's many people that do it, and it works great as long as you can get it edited up properly and things like that. So what would you suggest for a camera then? Harry, I started out with I can't remember the name of it, but it was a Sony camera from Best Buy for like $300. That was an HD camera. It worked decent, but nowadays, this was like 3-4 years ago, but now camera prices have even dropped even lower. So you can get a decent camera for probably $400 to $500. Get an HD camera. You want something that has at least a 10-time optical zoom, which is going to give you very good zoom for that. And then if you're self-filming, you want to make sure you get a good, really good camera arm and a VariZoom. Now a VariZoom, I don't have it up here anymore, but a VariZoom is going to allow you to control that camera with just one hand and your thumb. You can zoom in. It's a mount that mounts to the handle of your camera arm, and it'll allow you to film your hunt with basically just your thumb. You can start and stop record. You can zoom in and out. So right now I'm filming with a Canon X820. It's a really good camera. It has 20 times optical zoom. I have a Sennheiser external microphone on it with a VariZoom. It makes very good video. Now that's my main camera for filming a deer hunt. For like vlogs and stuff like that, I use a Canon G7X, which is kind of like a point and shoot camera. It's really small, but it takes amazing quality video. It's what I shoot like vlogs and stuff with. That camera I think was like $600. The only thing with that camera is the auto zoom kind of sucks on it. It'll work, but they do have better cameras out now that have better autofocus. So the Canon X820 is my main camera. I have a G7X, and then I also have a DSLR camera, a Nikon D5500, I believe. That's what I use to take majority of the like pictures with and things like that. And no, I have not, Chad. I have not hunted that kind of property. What's your thoughts on it? Have you had any success with it? And I also have some action cameras by SpyPoint that I use for the second angles, like we talked about with the GoPros. So the fourth thing I want to talk about with the hunting industry is being honest and loyal to the companies that you're working with, and also the people. Had it once or twice, and I haven't seen a whole lot of guys there. That's awesome. I know people that hunted there haven't had much success, but who knows? I mean, you could have success, that's for sure. You want to create an honest. You want to be honest with the people, and you just don't want to feed them some BS about a product and say that it works because you want to show that company that you're promoting them. You don't want to do that. You want to, then that goes back to repping products that you truly believe in, that works. You want to be honest with that company, and you want to be honest to the fans and the followers that's relying on you to give them honest information. you want to relate to people on the average person, and you want to just be honest with them. I'm pretty much straightforward. I don't sugarcoat anything. I tell you how it is. And you want to be honest to where that company, they're putting their faith in you to, give you some product to represent their company, or to give you like a discount to let you use that product and to represent that company. So you have to be honest. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with the company, and things like that. The fifth thing is you gotta have patience. You gotta have patience, and you have to keep chugging along. You have to keep creating content. You have to keep just putting yourself out there. With that, though, you're going to get some criticism. You're going to get people that disagree with you, which is perfectly fine, because that's just life. That's the way it goes. You're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have, times where everything just levels off, and you're also you're just going to get criticized. You're going to get hated on. You're going to have people that dislike you, that's life, man. You can't do nothing about it. That's just the way that it goes. You have to push through it. I have had times where I've been in that situation, and you just want to say, forget it, quit, give up, but then you reevaluate, and you just continue to move forward. And that's where I'm at today. Going to the ATA shows and the trade shows, and next weekend I'm leaving for a bear hunt with a TV crew that's going, that I was invited to do. It's just awesome. So if you want to make it in the hunting industry, you just have to put yourself out there, hard work. You can't do the bare minimum. If you, just like at your regular job, if you do the bare minimum, you're going to have minimum results. But if you go above and beyond what your boss or whatever's asking you to do, then you're going to reap the rewards. Same thing in the hunting industry. If you do bare minimum, you're going to have minimum results. If you go above and beyond, then you could possibly better your chances of having better results, pretty much. You got to go above and beyond, make more videos than the other guy, take more pictures than the other guy, promote the product that you truly believe in more than the other guy. But all that comes back to time. You gotta have time. Sometimes you gotta put things off. You have to push forward, do things when you don't want to do them. When you're tired, you have to keep fighting through it. And when you're aggravated, you're in the woods, it's 100 degrees outside, you're hanging tree stand, you got to take that time to take the picture, or make the video, or get the different angle of you hanging the tree stand, or mounting the trail camera, or whatever it is that you're doing. You have to take the time to do that. And the filming part is the hardest part, because everybody says they want to film and create content and videos and stuff, but then they don't do it because it's too aggravating, or it takes too much time, or this, that, and the other. Well, majority of my stuff, I self-film it. I enjoy it. I like it. It does take a lot of time. So, a 4-hour day on a Saturday, from hanging tree stands or hanging trail cameras or spraying antler grow, they could turn into 4 hours. Well, now that I'm videoing, now all of a sudden it's 6 hours or it's 8 hours, because you're recording hours of footage to condense it down into a 10 or 15 or 20 minute video. You can't, obviously not going to use all of it. You have to cut some stuff out and things like that. And you're trying to make that video as interesting as possible. Then you come home and you unpack everything, and you upload your videos to your computer off your cameras, from your SD cards. You upload it into your editing software. You go through, you edit it, you render it out, you save it, then you upload it to Facebook, you upload it to YouTube. It's got a process. You got to add your description, your title, your tags. Then you upload it You schedule it to be uploaded the following day, and then in hopes of that video doing good. When the video does horrible, you feel like crap. You feel that you didn't succeed with the video. But when you have that one video that does very well, people enjoy it, people comment on it, and they're asking questions, and it gets a lot of views, then you're excited again. So there's ups and downs. Not every video is going to do as good as the next video. That's just the way YouTube works. It's the way Facebook works. It's the way people work. Not everybody's going to agree with you. More times than not, people are going to disagree with you. They're going to just hate you for doing what you're doing, because either you're doing it more often than them, you're doing it better than them. That's just life. It just continues on. You just push through it. You do what you truly believe in. You do what you truly enjoy doing, and good things will happen. Good things have happened to me in the past. I've grown some great relationships with people in the outdoor industry. I don't know if they're watching or they will see this video, but the people that I've grown with, over the past 2.5 years, is Jeff from Antler Grow. Super nice guy. I've grown a great relationship with him. And then Spy Point Trail Cameras, I've grown with them. I do tons of stuff for them as far as like testing cameras and testing different updates and different services and things like that. They send me some cameras. I do all the testing for them. So I'm involved with that. I involved with Spy Point for going to the trade shows, as far as the Harrisburg Hunting Show in Pennsylvania. I'm involved with that. With Jeff from Antler Grow, I do a bunch of videos for him and a bunch of testing and let him know the results and this, that, and the other. He invited me to the ATA show. I learned a lot there. So that's what you guys got to do. You just have to do as much as you possibly can for the company. Use products that you truly believe in. Get a good video camera. Take the time. You have to spend the money to hopefully one day make the money in return. I'm not making any money. Don't know if I ever will. I spend way more money than I actually make. It's the way that it is, but I enjoy it. I wouldn't change it for the world, and you have to enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, then you probably shouldn't do it. But filming hunts is the new thing. Everybody wants to film a hunt, and I think it's fun. You can film a hunt. You can look back on it on a computer. 5-10 years from now, you can look at it on a yearly basis to see where you can improve. You can 5 years down the road, you can look back on a video that you made 5 years ago, and you can see your results and your on how your editing is and your video quality and things like that. So that's pretty much it, guys. If anybody has any questions, the next couple minutes I'll answer your questions. Other than that, I'm going to hop off here. I appreciate you guys watching the videos. And looks like there's a few people watching now. But remember, guys, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. And for the true fans and followers that have followed us since the beginning, and the new people that come on and pay attention to the videos and give the videos a thumbs up, and they leave comments in the comment section, and they're sharing the videos. We're picking random people. We're going to send you some stuff. It could be a Whitetail Session Outdoors t-shirt. It could be some apparel, a hat. It could be anything. We're going to pick the people that spend the time to watch the videos and interact on them. We're going to reward them. So it's just a partnership, partnership with a company promoting a product, and a partnership with you guys. You guys are watching the videos and taking your time out of your day and things like that. Thanks, Chad. Hopefully I can get one. I'm very excited. Hopefully I'll be able to get a bear, bring back some meat, feed myself, feed my parents. They want to try that. I never had bear meat, but I've heard it was very good. So we should have tons of meat. I actually talked to the outfitter today that I'm going with up in New Brunswick, Canada, they're seeing a lot of big bears. Or they're saying the big bears are coming out now. They're seeing more bigger bears now than they were, a few weeks ago. So I leave next Saturday. I'll probably do a live video on Friday just to kind of check in with you guys, because I know where we're going up in Canada, there's no cell service. So I'll probably be 5 or 6 days without cell service at all. And so I think there is Wi-Fi though. So we'll see. Thank you, Dave. Thanks, buddy. So we'll see how that turns out. Richard, can't wait to see the bear hunt. I'm beyond ecstatic about this bear hunt. I hope that I get very good quality footage of this bear hunt. I'm documenting it from start to finish, as far as prepping with the bow, get the bow tuned, cutting arrows. I'm going through the whole process, and it's all going to be documented from start to finish. And I'm hoping I can get a bear on film, get a kill, nice ethical clean kill on it, and make a good video and upload it to YouTube. And I'm praying that it does very well, because that's another part of people wanting to film hunts and making videos, is when that video does not perform well, it's like somebody stabbed you. It sucks. It's horrible. But when a video does good, different story. You're excited. You're happy. You know that you did a good job and people enjoy your content. But when that video doesn't perform well, it doesn't get a lot of views. It doesn't get a lot of comments. It doesn't get a lot of thumbs up. It's literally like somebody stabs you. It's horrible. So I'm hoping that everything works out for the best, and I'm able to get one on film, and the video performs very well on YouTube and Facebook. And I'll probably throw some short clips onto Instagram. So that's it, guys. That's my opinions on getting into the hunting industry. If you guys are wanting to get in there, I recommend it if it's something that you truly want to do. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you're a new watcher, please subscribe to the channel. It is greatly appreciated, and I will see you guys next time.